Number two is the garden I tried growing last summer.
Where?
Right in my campsite at where I was at all last year. Um, it was a really nice campsite. It was big. It was wide open. Had a lot of spot for sunlight. So I'd picked up some seeds, and I started to let those germinate, and I planted them in little pots first, just to see if they sprout. And I first started off with some sunflowers, some pea plants. Let's see, I had cilantro going, and some strawberries. And then I'd also gotten like about a 4 foot by 1 foot by maybe like 16-inch deep planter box, so I could fill that with soil and put some more plants in there. Like I get the seedlings you can get in the garden section at Walmart. I got a bell pepper plant, and I got some onions to put in there too. And the garden was going good for a little while. I mean, the seeds germinated, they were sprouting. I eventually moved the pea plants into the box with the onions and the pepper plant. And the pepper plant had a little pepper about that big growing on there before too long. And the sunflowers were just taking off like crazy. I put those in like 2-gallon metal buckets, and I had 3 of them going. I gave one to one of my friends, I gave the other one to my mom, and I kept one for myself. And then I also had a tomato plant growing too. And that thing, it started out great. It started growing tomatoes, but it would never grow like a full tomato. They would start rotting halfway through. Well, towards the end of the summer, I kind of found out that, you're supposed to prune the bottom leaves, because they're taking up all the nutrients so that the tomatoes can't get enough. So that's why my tomatoes were out. I had this huge plant, never got one tomato off of it all summer. uh, Eventually, my sunflower bloomed, and it was awesome. It was like 4 feet tall. Then about a week after it bloomed, it just started receding and growing back in on itself. And that's when I noticed that there were all these bugs underneath the leaves, and I can only assume they were sucking all the nutrients out of the plant. And the sunflower just ended up just closed up. Then it kind of just gave up. The pea plants never really took off. They only got to about a certain size, then just kind of stopped growing. And let's see. Oh, I accidentally kicked over the strawberry plant and lost the seedlings, so that was a lost cause. The pepper plant, it grew a full orange pepper on it, but it didn't grow anything else. It just grew one pepper. And then the onions. Eventually, towards the end of the summer, like the green stalks that were coming out were starting to wilt, and it's like, okay, am I going to lose these too? I better harvest them before, they die and rot. And I got 3 little onions about that big, so out of that entire garden, I just got one pepper and a couple little onions that I ended up making chicken tacos one night, so I used those as kind of fajita veggies for that.
They were the best onions ever, right?
What's that?
They were the best onions and peppers you've ever eaten, right?
Yeah.
What kind of
Say so. Color? That's anyways. But then, but although I did have one success, I had a jalapeno plant growing at work, and that produced probably over 30 peppers on that one. So that actually succeeded there. But everything else in my garden was an absolute failure. So.
What color bell peppers were they?
The pepper was orange.
Orange, okay. Did you know they're going to be orange, or did you just grab bell pepper and didn't know what color they're going to be?
No, I knew it was going to be orange.
Have you guys ever tried the orange, green, or is it orange, green, yellow, and red bell peppers, like to see what they taste, the differences and stuff like that? I bought 4 of them one day and tried them all. And there's a significant difference in the taste with them. I didn't really think of that, but there is. I like the yellows.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Four Roads Out of Warba podcast. We broadcast weekly on YouTube, and I hope to be posting more of these short clips over the upcoming days and weeks, and I hope you'll check them out and check out our full podcast as four friends and family members share more wacky and hilarious stories from our lives. Thanks for watching.